Morning and welcome to Sheldopedia. I'm Sheldon Betteridge. On today's show, I'm gonna be legend held on Saturday night with Labour Party winning and landslide causing National Party to have their worst election defeat in nearly 20 years. With Labour adding Labour and the Greens are adding new MPs, whereas New Zealand First are out of Parliament and National set to farewell 21 MPs voted lost their seat without getting back in, or that are retired. So, the song I was gonna play is new song it is a new song from it is a new song from it's Baby OJ's B-Week's official Doja Cat on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM.
Baby, I'm jealous. Went from beautiful to ugly, cause insecurity told me you don't love me. All it takes is a girl above me on your timeline to make me nothing. This is me, a woman in dichotomy. I love me until I don't. Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that you like. Baby, I'm jealous of the girls with lighter eyes. Baby, I'm jealous, and I know that it ain't right, but I'm jealous kind. I'm jelly on a plate. Sunny side up, I got egg on my face. Waist trainer for a tinier waist, but I can't help it if I like the way food tastes. Hey, this is me, a woman in dichotomy. I love me until I don't. My apologies for looking on your history. I'm trying to let it go. Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that you like. Baby, I'm jealous of the girls with lighter eyes. Baby, I'm jealous, and I know that it ain't right, but I'm jealous, the jealous kind.
That chick can't be that chick, baby, I'm a bad bitch. If he fiendin', I'll probably get a catfish. Keep him dreamin' to pull up on a nap shit. I don't even be asking him who that chick. Who that chick? Nah, that's pitiful, that's so average. Why? Some women want men and some girls want wives. Tell lies until they buggin' and they pants on fire. I stole your man. He got freedom to chase what he likes. I know you're mad, but he ain't even worth none of your time. It's such a drag. I'm not being spiteful, but his trash won't be the last to let you know, but he gon' show.
Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that you like. Baby, I'm jealous of the girls with lighter eyes. Baby, I'm jealous, and I know that it ain't right. You like to jealous, jealous.
That was Baby I'm Jealous by B-Week's and Doja Cat on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. Election has moved towards the Jews in a Hollywood blockbuster. Labour won the outright majority in New Zealand's EMP history, winning 64 seats in a House of 120 MPs. It increases total monthly base by 900%, grows all vote to an all considered green, and Murray parties big empowerment provincially, but there's any more fascinating facts. Labour won, the party votes exact opposite to electorates in the country, meaning it lost the party votes in just 4 seats, facilitated a record high for Labour. Votes were Taranaki, King Country, Waikato, Tamaki and Epsom. Labour won the party vote in every single South Island seat. Mamatu, which candidate had the highest majority? Remy Tucker, Labour's candidate senior minister. Chris Hipkins won his electorate by the largest number in the country. He won 12,911 votes compared to his nationalist rival 76,074. That's a margin of 17,237. Mark Hipkins' margin was even bigger than that of Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, who won by a margin of 60,577 in Mount Albert. Murray, which candidate has the smallest majority? Whangarei Nationals January won it by just 164 votes. This margin would have been most likely be a lot larger if it wasn't for David Seymour standing in the seat. That's not actually the David Seymour, rather a candidate with the same name. It is like a amount of ACT voters you confused to gave an ACT leader the candidate vote as well as the party vote. For which candidate got the highest number of votes? Chris Hipkins also wins in this category of 36,331 votes cast in this Remy Tucker electorate. He won 12,911. The second highest was Jacinda Ardern, who won 23,180 votes, but to seat as 30,044 fewer voters than Hipkins. Which he got lowest number of votes. In the terms of candidates with the lowest total number of votes that got into Parliament, the crown goes to ACT's well-strategic candidate and the party's deputy leader Brooke Van Velden, who only received 668 votes. But when it comes to which candidate got the lowest total votes, it goes to Prince Patrick, who stood in Kaikoura for the Money Free Party. He won just 10 votes. Number 6, which leader has the biggest margin in the party vote? Mostly it was Tyeri. Of the 39,182 votes cast, 12,030 were for Labour. That means that there's a margin of 4,705. In the terms of margin representatives as a percentage, a title goes to Whangarei, where the margin was 65.5%, 50,800 Labour votes compared to 12,134 for National. Richard Ridgway have the lowest split. Waikato of 4,638 votes cast, 3,432 were for National and 3,434 were for Labour. That's a margin of 38, all just 0.1%, which were the top 5 greenest seats. Well to settle 3,690 party votes, Rongotai 8,872, Dunedin 7,001, Mount Albert 653. And Bags for 600,022, 6,500. So Mount Albert has 6,503, which is its top 5 seats. Sarah 40,017 party votes. Waitaki with 4,555 and Kaikoura with 43,059. Southland 43,061 and Rangitikei with 42,204, which were New Zealand's first top 5 seats. Northland with 23,351 party votes. Whangarei 2012 and Te Tautoko 1583. Tauranga 1406 and Wairarapa 1364. What was the most unpopular party in the election? Heartland New Zealand received lowest total number of votes in the election, winning just 987 across the country, or 0.044% of the total vote. And Auckland Central, Kiki and Whanganui, the party received no votes. How many women are now in Parliament? There are now 57 women in New Zealand's Parliament, or 47% of 120 MPs in the House. This number was significantly bolstered by the number of new women MPs coming into Parliament, 23 out of 40. How many seats are there where a candidate is leaded by fewer than 10,000 votes? Tamaki Makaurau, 92 Martin, Tukituki, 772. Norfolk, 729. Auckland Central, 492. Invercargill, 695. Mongora Kiki, 580. Whangarei, 164. And Wairarapa, 415. How many members of a rainbow community are there now in Parliament now, with living with identified as part of the LGBTQ plus community? New Zealand's Parliament is now the queerest in the world. How many with a special votes change the outcome? The special votes most likely give a left bloc of Parliament, Labour, Greens and another couple of MPs. First will more would like it mean National will lose at least one MP, and a person of a butter of just more MP if it's ever so been 3 times low. More MP will lose his seat because of a special vote. Arthur Scott, 2 legislature got back in after the other national MPs resigned. Which legislature received most advance votes? The Bay pleaded received 28,706 votes early on election day. Some 7,084 votes were cast, meaning 80% of votes in the Bay plenty were done early. In fact, there's no single electorate in the country where early voting was not under 55%. A total nationwide was 70%. Welsh Party has had the most advanced votes. The Green Party, of which 0.5% were done early. Labour next was 73.3%. Nation was 67.1% and ACT was 66%. New Zealand First was the lowest with just 62%, whereas the most popular voting centre in New Zealand, for more at 185 major in a Remi-Taka ledger was the highest at which is the highest number of total votes, or up 2,008 votes lodged at a former TNT shop. 2,042 were found as if 100 were done on election day. Whereas the least popular voter city in New Zealand, the New Zealand Blast of Ticket 10 Hinnell Street at Pawaka have the least number of votes cast out of any place in the country. There were just 120 votes cast, 107 were cast early and 13 on election day. How many seats did National lose a day be held to find for lost? Compared to last election 26, it is current 35 seats is 21 fewer. It lost 50 seats. It previously held 40 to Labour and 1 to the Greens. 4 MPs who lost the electors are back on the list. Jerry Barry, David Bennett, Chris Bishop and Nick Smith. 5 National Literate MPs are out of Parliament. Hattori Hipanga and Whanganui, John Younger, New Plymouth, Tim McIntyre and Hamilton West, Lawrence Yeo and Tukituki and Dan Bidwas and Northcote. 7 city list MPs are out. Katajulitson, Bashki, Paula Garcia, Angie Lohini, Alfred Nagaro, Brett Hudson and Joe Hayes. Yep. as I'm going to tell you the new I'm gonna tell you the new MPs for Labour. Andrew I just can't find something. Yet parties at a Brook Van Velden, Nicole McKee, Chris Bailey, Simon Cortez, McDowell, Karen Shaw, Mark Cameron, Tony Seaven, and Damien Smith. Green Party has 3 new MPs. Where TNL, Liza Kekri, and Ricardo Mendes march. Which I'm gonna say new MPs, HF Rural, Camilla Bellich. Marsha Rush bit Nancy Chin. IRM O'Hare. Helen White. Angela Roberts. Barbara Edmonds. Jamie Strange. And Rachel Brookine. Shannon Halbert, Nanny Liz Vata, Tracy McLennan. Ingrid Leary, Sawyer, Peak Basin, Lotta Felicia Pellet, Garth Sharma, Emily Henderson, Teresia Nungaby, Kieran Leone, Louis Davison. Glenn Bennett. Tangi Utikeri and Analog. National Party just only have 5 new MPs are Joseph Mooney, Simon Watts, Penny Simmons, Christopher Luxon and Nicola Gregg. Maori Party has supposedly returned back into Parliament, which is Rory Waititi who defeated Tamati Coffey just after a 1 term. Which means Windsor Peters, Fisher Type Zero, Trace Matter, JJ's Ron Mark Dashboard, Mark Patterson, and Jenny Marcroft, who's been in coalition government with Labour. Labour also the service ministers have all lost their seats, which means they're out of Parliament. What will mean for Winston Peters now? Oh, I'm gonna doing next song, which is which is a track from track from 2005, which is which is I don't want to be like give it to grow.
Specialist son. I don't have to be anyone other than a birth of two souls in one. Part of where I'm going, it's knowing where I'm coming from. I don't wanna be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around, wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me. I'm surrounded by lies everywhere I turn. I'm surrounded by imposters everywhere I turn. I'm surrounded by identity crisis everywhere I turn. Am I the only one to notice? I can't be the only one who's learned. I don't wanna be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around, who's wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me. Can I have everyone's attention, please? If you're not like this and that, you're gonna have to leave. I came from the mountain, the crust of creation. My whole situation made from clay to stone, and now I'm telling everybody I don't wanna be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around, who's wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be anything, anything other than me.
Well, so don't want to be by Give It to Grow on Sheldopedia on our FM. Oops. I'm gonna tell you. I I'm gonna tell you that Wilson Virginia is the latest candidate to be infected by COVID-19. Means that Bartlett County have not reported a single case of COVID-19 yet, most in the Pacific Islands. Now we have to focus on the US election. Democratic Chancellor Joe Biden is currently leading Donald Trump in the national polls as the U.S. approaches the 2020 presidential election. Currently, the 10-poll average indicates that just over half of Americans intend to back Joe Biden, while Mr. Trump's support trails by around 5 or 6 points. Americans will vote on Tuesday, November 3rd, in order to elect their next president, either giving Mr. Trump another 4 years or handing over the keys to the White House to Mr. Biden. However, on October 2nd, the president was taken to hospital with COVID-19. The president now appears to have recovered. As unclear what effect, or if any, will have on a presidential race. Mr. Trump's age, gender, weight put in relatively high risk of viruses worse infects his perpetual habits, ability to hold his mass rallies and fire up by his most loyal supporters. On the other hand, the first world leader to test positive for COVID-19, Boris Johnson saw a remarkable increase in personal approval rating during this illness. YouGov polling just after the hospital saw net approval polls go from 4% to 40%, as British public sympathize with his plight. Mr. Trump triumphed in the 2006 despite losing the popular vote, so it'd be far too early to say who will win the White House later this year. Who is in the lead for President 2021? US President did a poll tracker Biden leads Trump nationally. Because I think Biden will probably do better headed fight than Trump. With Donald Trump and Joe Biden face each other in the first presidential debate in September in a bad-tempered, hypnotized, chaotic debate for candidates with chunks out to defeat each other on the records and issues such as economy and race. Mr. Trump rebunked several times and criticized the moderator speaking of his opponent at one point after incessant interruption from a president. Mr. Biden said, "Will you shut up, man? Presidential debates are a political feature of gladiatorial combat and have past turned elections. There are 3 debates before each election. The first debate in 2016 was watched by a record 84 million people on TV. This doesn't include millions who watch Facebook, YouTube, and other online venues that watch parties and bars. For many, it's the only time they listen to candidates speak at length. 4 years ago, the polls showed that the race was close between Mr. Trump and Hillary Clinton, with neither delivering a knockout blow. This time, Trump sees a chance to operate in a split in the polls in the single evening. The pair have their microphones turned off in previous presidential debates, stop him taking over each other. The Commission on Presidential Debates has announced that it will enforce 2 minutes of uninterrupted speaking time for each candidate per topic after the first debate between rivals become a farce. Meanwhile, both Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden's running mates Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris have clashed their own vice presidential debate on Wednesday night, with a focus dominated by Trump's administration COVID-19 response. What happened to the town halls after the second presidential debate was cancelled. The 2 candidates appeared in separate live town halls that were broadcast at the same time. Mr. Trump dominated the headlines as he refused to denounce a Q&A on conspiracy theory which falsifies the U.S. government is controlled by a decent cabal of anti-Trump senators. Pedophiles, he said, so I know nothing about the Q&A on. I know very little. What I do hear about it felt very strongly against pedophilia. I do agree that. But President was questioned over a decision to retweet a false conspiracy theory from QAnon on one Twitter account that she said Navy SEALs killed a body double of Osama bin Laden. In fact, the Obama administration had covered it up. Mr. Trump said he was just putting it out there and people can decide for themselves. Mr. Trump also denied that he is told in the Oval Office by his national security advisor in January that coronavirus will be the biggest national security threat of his presidency. In Philadelphia, Mr. Biden said we are situated we have 210 plus people dead. That is he within what he's doing nothing. He is still not wearing masks. Mr. Biden put on his mask when election on the stage to be closer with questioners. Donald Trump's presidential approval ratings are steady levels according to Chilcott's poll tracker. The tracker, which takes an average of 8 last polls, put Trump's approval rating at around 44%, while 54% disapprove of the the president is doing his job. The presidential approval rate has recovered slightly recently. Other concerns around the Black Affairs America is speaking the government to handle the coronavirus crisis. The President Donald Trump's allegedly packed with controversy and intrigue, but underneath it all, people seem to really change their minds about America's 45th president. Donald Trump approving rating averages, however, and for more info. Approval 42.8%, disapproval 53.3%. His approval rating quickly slipped after characters of assuming for office, with Trump achieving majority disapproval rating in a record of just 8 days. 3 years in, he is far the least popular than previous presidency. The stage of his presidency overall approval has generally remained above 40%. Still, with a president having defied political gravity for 4 years ago, the jury is out whenever he can do the same against his new Democrat opponent. If you want to watch a US Senate debate, there's a live coverage at 2 p.m. on TNC Duke. At 2 o'clock today. So the next song we'll be playing for is it is gonna play from song from 1977, which is Sushi by Stevie Wonder.
With a voice like Alice ringing out, there's no way the band could lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. Yeah, go, go. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. I can feel it all over, now, people. Can't you feel it all over? Come on, let's feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. Everybody all over, people. Go! I wanna look.
That was surgery by Stevie Wonder on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. Next song it will be Kilaga by Betty Higgins.
Wrapped around each other, trying so hard to stay warm. That first cold winter together, lying in each other's arms, watching those old movies, falling in love so desperately. Honey, I was your hero, and you were my leading lady. We had it all, just like Bogey and the Call, starring in our own late, late show, sailing away to Key Largo. Here's looking at you, kid, missing all the things we did. We can find it once again, how long, just like they did in Key Largo. Honey, can't you remember, we played all the parts, that sweet scene of surrender, when you gave me your heart. Please say you will play it again, 'cause I love you still. Maybe this can't be the end. We had it all,
That was Key Lager by Speedy Higgins on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM. I'm gonna tell you the top 10 characters by GBT. Sheldon normal as a year off. This is from 2020 estimate. South Korea with 1.586 1,586,006 Canada with 1 in US dollars in millions. Number 9 Canada with 1,600,264. Number Italy with 1,048,22. Number 0 France with 2,551,451. Number 6 India with 2,590,583. Number 5 the United Kingdom with 2,638,296. Number 4 Germany with 3,080,553. Number 3 Japan with 4,910,580. Number 2 China with 50,022,155. And number 1 it is the United States of America with 20,069. Beware, China will overtake America at some point this decade after I played Cronus Rhythm of the Night.
This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. Life, 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 life. You can put some joy upon my face. Oh, sunshine in a
The fact of the day is it is the fact of the day is it is Fifth day is 1 in 40 people in Scotland uses cocaine at the highest rate in the world. So, final song of the day is it is gonna be Baked Beans by Mother Goose on Sheldopedia on Arrow FM.
Baked beans.
Baked beans. Baked beans.
Had a little song entitled Baked Beans. I was feeling a little bit hungry just yesterday morning, so I thought maybe I better head round the old local supermarket just to check out the baked bean situation. So I headed off round the local supermarket, went through the front doors, and there, over to my right, standing by the baked bean stand, was a really cool looking little chick. So I thought I might just have to very casually and calmly wander over her direction and say something classic to her like, "Hi there." So I just very casually and inconspicuously wandered over her direction. I sidled up to her and I said, "Hi there, my name's Craig and I sing up front for Mother Goose." And she said, "I've never heard of you." So I thought it was about time I just have to use my old line on her. So I got on my tiptoes and whispered into her ear, "How about we head back round to your pad for some baked beans on toast?" Never fails, you know. Mind you, I've always been a bit of a good looker with all the girls and everything. Anyway, by this time, she just couldn't resist me anymore, so she says, "Okay, big boy." She took me out of the supermarket, down the main street, round the corner, and back to her pad. Through the front door, down the hallway, into the kitchen, to a great big plate of them good old, rich red and saucy baked beans, yes, running down my cheeks, down my shirt, across my feet. Baked beans in my hair, baked beans everywhere, yes. Then we got married, and it was really beautiful. And the next morning she brought me in baked beans in bed, yeah.
Baked beans, baked beans. 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 Baked beans, baked beans.
yippee-i-o, yip, yip, yippee-i-o, yip, yip, yippee-i-o, yip, yip, yippee-i-o, yip, 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 yippee-i-o, Cayenne.
That was Baked Beans by Mother Goose on Sheldopedia on our FM. That's it for Sheldopedia. I'll see you next Friday. Bye bye.